Hello everyone and welcome back to Detroit. We are doing the full run-through, full bike ride of Dequindre Cut, which is a greenway on the east side of Detroit near downtown. It goes from the Detroit River to Mack Avenue, and I'm going to be taking the whole, it's about 2-mile ride and showing you what it is like. And so if you don't know the history behind it, which I would assume probably not a lot of you do, but this was an old railway, a rail line for both commercial and passengers back in the day, all the way up until 1982. But essentially, there was a lot of factories in this area, and in the late 1800s, mid 1900s, that time frame. And so this was used as a rail line. Eventually, that stopped, and the area was sold, and it was kind of abandoned for a short period of time. And there was a lot of graffiti going on. You may be able to see some of that graffiti, and so under the bridges specifically, it's protected by the weather. It was supposedly mostly kept in place until it was decided in 2003 that they were going to make this greenway here. And so the first part of it was finished, or most of it was finished, in 2009 when it opened up, and then what it is now was finished in 2016. You can see there's a walking path, bike lane, basically no cars, with a caveat, as you'll see up ahead, there's going to be a car, but trust me, that's just a maintenance car. And it's kind of funny that there is a car on the bike only, walk only path. But just think of it as my pace car. I'm getting escorted by the maintenance people for the bike path, essentially. But just talking about greenways in general, I personally enjoy them because something I don't like to do is ride my bike right next to cars. And with that, because there's a danger factor there, especially if the bike lanes aren't spaced out properly or there's no barrier between cars and bikes. And so a lot of accidents can happen. Biking, I like to bike. I think it's good exercise, and also just biking places, especially biking places you haven't been before, and checking them out. That's fun for me. And that also means that I am very excited for the Joe Louis Greenway, which is going to be built over the next 10 years, which, that's a long time, in Detroit. And it's essentially a greenway kind of like this. Not all parts of it are like this, but it goes around the entire city. It's more than 25 miles long, or that's what it's planned to be, more than that. And so it's going to come through around downtown. Obviously, that's pretty much the core of Detroit, and what people go to Detroit for, downtown area. But it also goes through the neighborhoods, which haven't got a lot of love in the revitalization of Detroit, which, if you haven't heard, the nickname of Detroit is the America's Great Comeback City. And so there is a lot of revitalization, because Detroit was kind of the forgotten city, and it was just in a major decline. Even still to this day, you could say it's still on that decline, but it will soon not be, and it's kind of on that come up, because if you look at all the new things, you see this Dequindre Cut, only completely finished in 2016. Downtown was revitalized in that same time frame, and there's a lot of new businesses around downtown. There's new apartment complexes, housing. There's a bunch of new things and improved things going on, and you can say there's definitely still issues for sure. And you want to look at around the neighborhoods, the outer neighborhoods still within the city of Detroit. There's a lot of issues there. The commitment, I believe, is spreading towards the other neighborhoods in Detroit who haven't really seen a whole lot of work done in their communities. And so one way to do that, I mean, getting people and communities excited about being able to bike and not have to worry about cars for the most part. And so they can do exercise, they can get to places because it's just going to be a lot easier, and even walking for that matter. So, I mean, I really like it. There's not too much of it that I've seen in my life. So when I see this improvement going on, like it brings a smile to my face for sure. And so this video is going to be around 9.5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. It's kind of a quick trip, honestly. It's only 2 miles. I thought it was a little bit longer than that. But that said, you could probably even do it much faster than what I did in this video, just because I was stuck behind the car and it wasn't, you know, obviously for safety reasons, it wasn't going that fast. Let me know if there's some other cool bike paths in either the Detroit area or maybe in your area, because I would love to go travel places and then like rent a bike. A lot of cities have those. And so if there's some cool bike paths, let me know in the comments in your city. Shout out to this guy who was like dancing on the roller skates, I think. But if you didn't see my last video, I just came from the Movement Electronic Music Festival, which took place in Hart Plaza in downtown Detroit, Memorial Day weekend. So this is the ride I took after that. And also my next video will be on the Heidelberg project, which I mentioned before in that last video. And it's like kind of like an art attraction, but it's like neighborhood art. So it's like, for example, there's like shopping carts stacked in a crazy way. There's like old bicycle parts and stuff like made into sculptures basically. And so if you want to check that out, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see when that is actually uploaded. Otherwise, hit the thumbs up. I just wanted to do just the trail, just so you know, that's the only thing in this video, and I just wanted to provide a little commentary on, you know, anything that could improve your knowledge or spark some interest in something else. Like I said, like the Joe Louis Greenway coming out, that's huge for the city, and I'm excited for that. And I had a fun ride on this Greenway, and I hope maybe if you're in Detroit ever, that you come take a ride here as well. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And we do more travel content on here. Just look at my channel, a couple videos like downtown Detroit, different attractions, different neighborhoods, stuff like that. And when I do travel to other cities, I definitely want to record there as well. So if you're interested in that, come along with us. Follow us on Instagram as well. And peace out, my friends. Thanks for watching.